Hey, what's up, guys? Ian here. Quick vault for the second week of the third season. Let me first address last week there was no video because I filmed it without recording my screen. It, for some reason, only recorded my voice. So that was really embarrassing and really frustrating. And it being the vault, I can't like go back and redo it. So yeah, so that was shitty, and I'm sorry. So I'll try to anything pertinent or relatable that I said last week, I'll try to reiterate this time, since no one ever heard or saw what I did last week. So let's get on to it. Last week was fairly decent vault, nothing too crazy though. I didn't get any trinkets, so nothing like fancy. I think I got maybe one or two pieces of tier, and then just most everything was an upgrade because just the huge item level boost this patch. So kind of the same thing. I did have, well, it was Thanksgiving week, so I had some time off, so lots of vaults. Some people have two choices. I think one or two have three choices, and then everyone, I got at least an 11 on everybody, except for one character I think got a 10. So everyone should have a decent item level on the appropriate mid-tier track to upgrade, which is kind of my sweet spot for the content I do and the effort I'm willing to put in. So I'm okay with that. I guess if you've been a viewer before, the first thing you'll notice is that I'm assassination now on my rogue. Subtlety felt a little strange. They did a pretty decent rogue rework with 10-2, and assassination feels a lot better, and I've played it in the past, so I thought, why not? It's also fairly good now according to tier lists and all that stuff. So I thought, why not? That was a good time to switch and try it out. So, Outlaw still seems a bit, you have to snort some Adderall for it to be effective. It seems a bit too much going on, a bit, give yourself carpal tunnel playing it. So I'm kind of just, maybe one day we'll venture into Outlaw, but not this patch. So yeah, see, right off the bat, huge upgrade here, at least 32 item levels. Crit Mastery would have been really good for subtlety. I think, I want to say assassination is also mastery, but I don't know what the other one is. I don't know if you want crit or haste or even verse. But I know mastery is super good because your poisons do a lot of damage now. Or I guess your poisons have always done a lot of damage. But I think it also affects your bleeds. Yeah, poison and bleeds. So yeah, mastery super good because most of your damage comes from your poisons, and then you also have Garrote and Rupture and even Crimson Tempest bleed, and your major cooldown duplicates your bleeds. So most of your damage is dots, so I would assume haste mastery, just because haste makes dots occur more often, but maybe not. So yeah, big upgrade there. I'm 441, so nothing crazy, but not, I'm not like behind necessarily. Although I guess most people, their mains or their, top 3 characters are probably around 455, maybe 460 if you raid and you got some drops. So I guess maybe I'm a tad behind the average player, but again, that's because I like playing a bunch of characters, so it's just harder to accumulate all the loot when you're switching between characters and stuff like that. So, but again, it doesn't bother me. I'm totally fine with it. I'm still playing prot, and I'll still do some arms here and there as my off spec. I'm still having fun. Prot's still fun. This is one of the characters I got a tier piece on, so we're looking for a second tier piece. Would be cool. A shield. Oh, double shield. Crit, and they're both crit haste. Interesting. This one's fairly even, and this one's haste heavy. Oh, that one looks stupid. That one looks pretty stupid. But I would assume we go for the haste heavy one because we have some skills that scale off haste. Yeah. I'm not even going to look it up. I'm just going to assume that I'm correct about the haste. Okay. So that's a nice upgrade. 437 to 473, big upgrade. Definitely happy with that. And there's 2 catalyst charges this week now, so I can at least get my 2 set. I'd probably wait for the 3 or the 4 set, obviously, just because who knows what I'm gonna get from end of dungeon loots. Who knows what I'm gonna get in next week's vault. I'm not in a rush to get 4 set. I mean, it's literally week 2. Yeah, 2 and 4 sets are good, but I have 5 months to play, so I'm not going to lose any sleep if I miss a week of some tier sets. Druid, I am playing Bear just because it's easier to get into keys, but I would like to transition to Boomkin. So I'm doing most of my looting as Boomkin and all that stuff, but I haven't really got anything yet. I have a shitty Emerald Dream staff. Oh shit, okay. I actually got this on one of my other characters as a dungeon drop. That's pretty cool. Do I want a catalyst piece, or do I want a pretty good weapon? Although I don't know how good haste is for Boomkin. This one I will probably look up just because it's a weapon. Give me 1 sec here. Sorry guys. I'm going to m+.subcreation. Now they only have 2 weeks of data, and most people's are still wearing Mythic from last tier, so it's not going to be 100% accurate, but it'll be a good first impression. I do see some people already wearing this weapon, so that is a good sign. Although most people are already, oh wow, lots of people already replaced their weapons. Yeah, I guess those raid weapons with those special. Yeah, I guess there's actually a lot of better weapons. And then there's this from Iridicon. There's even a better weapon out of Dawn of the Infinites. Okay. Where you do you like where it has like an on-use execute. Okay. So maybe I won't take that, because I already have the Mog, and honestly, that's half the fun, because that thing is sick. So yeah, I'll probably just take this then. Take a nice solid catalyst piece. And again, I guess it wouldn't really make a ton of sense to get a Boomkin weapon if I don't have any Boomkin gear yet, since I'm still like assembling the set. I don't even have my weapon is decent, but I don't have any trinkets or anything, although I guess this one is like a neutral trinket. So yeah, we'll take that. Volcanic, nice. Volcanic's pretty easy, so I'm fine with that. Should be another decent week. I do also have some time off this week as well, because I know I've said it if you've watched my other videos. Sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I have a bunch of PTO at work because I work in an office, so we have a fairly decent PTO program, and I never used any this year, so I'm just starting to sprinkle it in these last couple weeks of the year before it resets. So I'll pretty much have a 3-day weekend, sometimes even a 4-day weekend, pretty much literally until January. So that's pretty awesome. So lots of time to play, lots of time to improve my characters and all that good stuff, and fool around with my specs and just really just really spend my free time in my 30s playing World of Warcraft. So priest, I've been doing disc. I enjoy disc. I did actually do one dungeon as Shadow, and it was fine, honestly. I actually did better than I thought. I'm going to loot as Shadow just because the trinkets. So that's a pretty big upgrade, and this is a pretty big upgrade, and it's got Leech. So I think the pants, and the jewelry doesn't have main stat, so it's not. I'm not like gaining any int off of a jewelry slot. So maybe the legs is the way to go as well for this character. So we'll take that. And again, the Leech, even if I catalyze it or don't, I mean, haste first is probably decent. Although I think for disc you want crit haste. But either way, it's got Leech on it, so the Leech will stay if I catalyze it, so that's nice. And Leech as a healer is nice because if you heal other people, you end up also healing yourself a little bit, so that's nice. So let me just close that tab so I'm not distracted. Monk, and then since I saw myself in the camera, if you notice any spots on my face, it's because as I said, I'm in my 30s and I still don't know how to shave. So I'm spending my 30s playing World of Warcraft and I don't know how to shave. Yeah, I'm a pretty cool guy. I'm I bring a lot to the table, you could say. Monk, I'm basically only doing Mistweaver. I might fool around with Windwalker or Brew. I haven't really decided, but I haven't had a chance to. Okay, that's good. Good stats and huge item level upgrade. I haven't really had a chance to fool around with them because also with these first couple weeks, it's just like hard to find a group because everyone's so picky because it's the beginning, and also it's not maybe so that they're picky, or maybe, let me start over. I feel like the group finder right now is like 50-50. Half of the groups are being super picky because they want to time their new keys and they want to get good loot in their vault, and that's understandable. But then half of the group finder is that it's a new patch, so like everyone's playing, and that includes the Mythic Raiders, the Gladiator PvP players, the super high-end Mythic Plus pushers. So even to your, 11, 12, 13 keys, you're getting people that are like super giga geared. So it's kind of hard to find a group, and that's why my healers are basically healing, my tanks are basically tanking, just because I don't want to sit around and then apply to 50 groups and pray that I get into one as a DPS and spend 2 hours trying to get into a single key. So as time goes on and my IO gets a little better and my item level gets a little better and people start, not being so elitist and keys stop being so overcrowded, then I'll branch out into my off specs and stuff like that. So that's kind of that. Even on my evoker, I couldn't even hardly get into any keys as augmentation. I had to basically heal, except for I think this last key I did do augmentation, but for the first 3 I'm pretty sure I had to heal, which is kind of annoying, but okay. An offhand to go with my legendary, so that's pretty cool. But it's not a huge upgrade because I got an end of dungeon loot. Now tier is pretty nice. Tier is definitely pretty nice. Did I get any tier last time? No. We'll probably just take the tier. Saves me a catalyst charge. gets me more bang for my buck in terms of replacing one item. This is a much more stat gain item than an offhand, and my offhand's already fairly decent and I can upgrade it and all that good stuff, so not too worried about the offhand there. This is a PvP character. Yep, and I played some on my Demon Hunter. Brought him back out of retirement. Demon Hunter is pretty fun. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say about that. Demon Hunter is pretty fun. And I'm going to add him back into the rotation. And yeah, let's see if we can get some good loot. Because he is pretty far behind because he did not play last season. I played him season 1. And that was fun, but then I don't know, I just didn't play him last season, so he's a little far behind. And again, most of this actually came from all the dungeons I did. I think he was like 405 at the start of last week. I'm going to loot as DPS, because I'd prefer to DPS, but again, to get in the keys, I was tanking. Okay, so yeah, this is one of the guys with 3 choices. I'm thinking I take this one. And you might be saying, why are you going to skip over tier? And I'm going to skip over it just because it is a lower upgrade track, I guess they're called. This one is the hero. This one is the champion. So I'd rather just take this, because then I'm not, upgrading this one and then eventually replacing it. If I played only one character, sure, I'd have like tons of flight stones, tons of crests, it wouldn't be a big deal. But when I'm swapping characters so much, I'm not really super flush with the crests and the flight stones, so I gotta be a little efficient. So I'll just take the one that is least likely to be replaced. At least that's my reasoning. Maybe it's bad reasoning, but that is what I'm gonna go with. Maybe I'll regret it, maybe not. And a shoulder piece can be turned into tier, so nothing really lost there. DK is the only one I was actually able to get into a couple keys as DPS. I did not have to go blood, and I kind of don't want to. Bloods, I don't know. I played a lot of blood in Shadowlands, but I'm just not really in the blood mood lately. I'm not in the Death Strike, Heart Strike spam mood lately. But I do like DK, so who knows? Maybe I'll branch out. Maybe I'll branch out into blood. And my brother's playing blood this patch as his main, so it's kind of redundant. Oh, huge upgrade. Facing a blue with a 473. Sheesh. But yeah, my brother is playing blood as his main. He never really has he doesn't have like a main that he's been maining for like his whole career. But this patch he chose DK because he really wants the weapon, and he's really enjoying the DK playstyle where you're kind of self-reliant, a little more so as compared to other tanks. So it would be a little redundant if we both played blood as our main specs. Yeah, here's the guy with the staff, and then I couldn't find anything in my transmog collection to match these colors, so I said, let's just get real goofy with it. So this is what I came up with. Yeah, so I'm trying out the shaman as elemental. It's not very good, but again, I'm also like very undergeared, but it's not that good. So I don't know. We're gonna test it out. I'm gonna add it to the rotation. It's gonna be part of the crew, but whether or not it stands the test of time, this patch, we'll see. Maybe after a couple weeks, I'll just say fuck it. But I do find shaman fun to play. It's just elemental's just kind of shitty, in my opinion. And enhance, true, there's always enhance I could try. So maybe switch to enhance. But I find elemental fun to play. Enhance I'm kind of iffy on, because it is a little bit more RNG with your procs and your wind furies and your storm strikes. There's a little more it's a little more forecasted, I guess, as elemental. I think I'm gonna do what I did on the other one. I'm gonna skip the lower tier because it's also only 1 out of 8. So this would need a lot of upgrades to match something like this. And Haste Mastery would be very good for enhance. And is a very big upgrade. Yeah, and I'd be replacing a PvP item. So yeah, we'll take that. We'll take those boots for sure. But yeah, look at this. Look at me in my glory. This guy slaps your girl's ass, what do? Nothing. That's what I say, nothing. Alright, I think we're closing in on the last 2. Hunter. This is also one I'm 50-50 on switching specs. I'm still doing survival just because that's what I'm geared for, and that's what I kind of know how to play the Dragonflight survival, or Dragonflight Beast Mastery, excuse me. So I didn't want to, like, you know, screw over the keys I did, but I'm still looting at survivals in case I get a staff. I'm ready to make the switch. You give me a staff, I'll make the switch. You know, I have this staff, but it's, you know, it's a blue. I think these trinkets are good for melee, but I just needed like a really nice, pretty staff to lure me in to the dark side. These stats are pretty terrible for survival, but I'm not going to take coins this early into the patch unless it would be absolutely necessary. So we'll take that. It'd be pretty good for marks, but I think I'm gonna go survival. I kind of want to go survival. So we'll see. We'll see if I make any progress this week. Maybe I get a staff this week, or maybe I dump some flight stones into this one and just YOLO. So we'll see how that goes. And there's LFR, so maybe I get an LFR staff or something. Last one is the mage. I believe he only has one option. I didn't play much mage again because this DPS was hard to get into keys with. It's just hard to play a DPS in these first couple weeks. You're just another fish in the sea, you know. I mean, there's I'm not trying to self-loathe, but I ain't nothing special. I'm just a mage. There's a million of me out there applying to groups, so it's a hard life, man. I did switch to Arcane because I do like Arcane the most. God damn it. God damn it. Oh, I don't want to get coins in the first week. No. Oh, let me check. Maybe this is an off piece. Maybe this is an off piece because I know Crit Mastery used to be BIS for Arcane. Let me just see. And I know if I get coins, with it being this early, the likelihood of me getting all 6 coins for the socket is super low. Because what are the chances that it's like that I have this situation multiple early weeks? Pretty low. So let me just see the tier. Oh no, your tier piece is crit mastery, so this is irrelevant. Damn it. Shoulders are haste mastery, verse mastery, crit haste, haste verse. Actually, yeah. Well, I don't know. Crit mastery. It's either way. I'm not. Fuck. Yeah, this is irrelevant. Fuck. It's a transmog I don't have. Do I take a transmog over 2 coins? Let me just double check. It is the most worn non-tier chest. There is that. What is this one? Low Betrayers. Yeah, it is quite a few. Twice as many people wear this one than the one I currently wear. Alright, I'm gonna YOLO. Just because I don't want coins. I just really don't want coins. So we'll just take that. We'll just take it. We'll just take it. It's fine. It's fine. No big deal. No big deal. Try not to cry. Keep it together. So yeah, let's see what the weekly is. I believe it's Time Walker? Yeah, Time Walker. You get a normal piece. That's pretty nice. Normal piece is on... Which upgrade path is normal? Champion is not the best. It would be nice if it was a hero, but I guess that makes sense. Heroic is probably hero. But yeah, champion piece is nice. So maybe do that on a couple characters. Just see what happens. I don't know if I can quite do it on everybody because I have a lot of characters now. So if I want to get, I would have to choose. Do I do 2 options in my vault, or do I do 1 option plus a Time Walker? So yeah, maybe I'll do it. I guess I'll see how it feels. Maybe on my DPS I'll do this because it's a Time Walker is probably quicker to get into than in a Mythic Plus. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. I got a bunch of the Dream Grove, the Dream World mounts. Nothing too special, nothing crazy, nothing rare yet. So yeah, I guess this is already a pretty long video. I don't want to waste your time, but I got like all of the new seed mounts and all of the new Dream Infusion mounts that are actually quite easy to get. So if you're close to an achievement, or if you just want to raise up your mount number by 10 or so, I would say Purple Seeds and Dream Infusions are fairly easy, especially if you have alts. It's super easy. And yeah, that's about it. Nothing really other than that. Thank you for watching. Sorry I fucked up last week. I'll try to do better. And yeah, good luck. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Hope you have good holidays. Hope you have a good end of the year. And I will see you, see you next week. Thanks. Bye.